Hello and welcome to the FREDTV Sports Report. I'm Evan Massoud reporting from Durfee High School this week, and I'll be bringing you this report each and every Friday night at this time throughout the summer months. We'll lead off this first show with some baseball highlights from Chew Park. Over the past 4 seasons, our sister station, FREDTV Channel 18, has been proud to bring you exclusive coverage of the Fall River Independent Baseball League, or FRIBBL for short. This season, that coverage shifts to right here, FREDTV Channel 9. For the past few seasons, the Fall River Royals have been the league champs, and they are the defending champs coming into 2016. But there was question as to whether or not the team would return to this league for this season. Well, longtime teammate Jake Ferreira says that he and his best friends have played in this league for years, and they call it home, so they decided to stay.
We've all just grew up together, and we just know how to play ball together. Sometimes we're not as skilled, but together we play unbelievable baseball, and it's been that way for years. And it's comfortable, and it'll always be comfortable playing with these guys.
And in the early goings, it appears that Jake is already feeling pretty comfortable at the plate. He leads things off with a bang, taking a 2-2 curveball from Kevin Tessier deep to right field. Mike Hobbs giving chase, but it's over the fence and off the Volkswagen Jetta. That'll leave a mark. Ferreira with a solo shot, 1-0 Royals. To the bottom of the first now, Twins looking to answer. Hobbs at the plate with 2 on and nobody out. He jolts it to deep center, quickly getting over the head of John Beaupre. Former Durfee standout Nick Dumont comes around to tie up the game. Twins led 3-1 after 1 until the third. 2 on for Josh Ferreira. He drives it the other way, rolling all the way to the fence. 2 runs coming home. Carney Buff from second, John Beaupre in behind him from first. That ties it up at 3 aside. Next batter for the Royals is Jay Martin. He ropes it to left. That'll plug the gap as well. Ferreira around from second. Royals up 4-3, and they never looked back, blowing out the Twins in a mercy rule shortened 7-inning game, 19-5 the final. And with the win, the Royals remain in first place through the first 6 games. Well, right here at Durfee High School, the youth of the city got to experience Patriots football camp, but of a different kind. This camp did not have any talks of player contract negotiations or air pressure in footballs. None of that. This was all about the core concepts of the game and doing your job. Take a look.
On 3, go pass. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Anyone with an orange.
The Patriots Alumni Club recently brought its Football for You youth clinic to Durfee's Mac Aldridge Field for a couple hundred students to partake for free. Former Durfee Hilltopper Rick Buffington was a member of the Patriots coaching staff in the late 70s and early 80s. He made the trip to Fall River to pass his knowledge down to the kids.
I want them to get a sense of, do they really want to play football? Do they want to find a position that they want to? Do they want to know what it's like to be part of a team? We try to, teach kids that don't get the opportunity to go to football camps. We give them an opportunity to play all the different positions. Now, we'll have about 6 different sections that they'll go around to, and they'll each get to learn how to be a lineman, a linebacker, a defensive back, a quarterback, a wide receiver, so they get to know what it's all about, because they're at that young age, 9 to 14, and hey, they don't know yet, what they want to do.
Along with Buffington, former Pats player Pete Brock led the way, and 3-time Super Bowl champ Patrick Pass was also present. Durfee Athletic Director Victor Pereira says it's great to see these NFL players giving back to local communities because it sets an example that he hopes his high school athletes will follow.
Student athletes need to give back to their community, and there's one great way to do that is that our kids will be working each station to give back and working with our youth here today.
One Hilltopper who is volunteering is freshman Hunter Salmon, who explains that hard work and dedication is a recipe for winning, regardless of the sport.
Stay disciplined and do everything that you have to do for the team and do whatever you have to do to win. Can't wait for the season, Hard work, everybody's in the weight room working their tails off and just getting ready for the season.
6th grader Jason Neal Hall Jr. has his sights on the prize, very rare for a youngster. He told me his goal is to one day one-up Eli Brooks' 2,000-yard performance from last fall.
I work on my speed, balance, because I want to be the strongest, one of the fastest, and one of the most balanced players because I'm a running back. Get good grades and always work together with other people, with your teammates, and learn something new every day. That's it.
Jason hit the nail on the head, knowing that education, character building, and the willingness to get better is just as important as being the fastest or toughest player on the field, a principle that Coach Buffington stands by as well.
We talk to them about character and nutrition, and we even talk to the parents and get right up there in the crowd and get them involved. It's a lot of fun.
Over 50 years ago, Coach Buffington played for Durfee High School over at the old Alumni Stadium on President Avenue. He says that those great memories as a youngster made coming back to Fall River that much more rewarding. We'll head back to the baseball diamond now. The Durfee Hilltoppers baseball team qualified for states for the first time in 6 seasons, and they finished so strongly in the regular season that they earned themselves a first-round home game versus Franklin. But unfortunately, things didn't start out too well for the Hilltoppers. Down 2-0 after half an inning, Colin Medeiros tries to spark the offense. He takes off for third. Tyler Gomes' throw is off the mark. It goes into left field, and Medeiros gets on his horse and scores to make it 2-1 Franklin. Now 2 batters later with the game tied at 2, Brian Mendez. First pitch swinging, he loses it to left, deep, far, and gone. A 2-run home run puts Durfee up 4-2, and they never trailed again. Kyle Bouchard on in relief in the 7th with 2 down. He gets Tyler Gomes to ground out to short. Medeiros makes a great play, and that's the ball game. The Durfee Hilltoppers win round 1, 6-4, the final score over the Panthers. And Durfee's quarterfinal round game will be on the road at Silver Lake against the number 1 seed. A pretty tall task. That game will be Monday afternoon. Now be sure to like and follow our FREDTV Sports Facebook page for updates throughout the tournament and for news and scores and more throughout the summer months. And if you have a story idea for me for this summer, feel free to leave a comment on that page. For now, I'm Evan Massard reporting from Durfee High School. We'll see you next Friday night. Have a great week.